Hi friends, how are you all? I'm going to today talk about replanting, how we can do an effective replanting. As I told you, I have spoken before, I have been talking only from my experience. I have been doing this gardening for past 2 years, and I have found some peculiar things which I learned during this journey. I just want to share with you on this. As I told you before, we have four different components in gardening. One is a planter, another one is the soil, and the third is water and the nutrition what you use. These are the four things. Now we are going to replant this plant. This is dumcane. It's on one variety of dumcane. It's definitely a speckle. Now we are going to replant it into this planter. I'm just going to first remove this pack. So it's very important that you loosen up the soil. Many places the soil is so strong, so it's very difficult to loosen up the soil, but here it is a bit easy, and so you need to check whether it is a bit easy, because the root has to be loosened up so that when you replant you don't have the same soil. It's better to have a difference when the same medium which you are going to use there. Otherwise, like plant will have a different kind of medium inside the same thing, so the rooting is not that faster. So now I'm just removing the soil around the roots. So it's like, if we can clearly shed all the sand and everything, the root becomes separate. So I'm doing that now. So now the plant is ready for replanting. It's ready for replanting now. So I take this planter, I fill that with the garden soil. So it's better to use garden soil. I will show you why. Because the media will be very loose, and it will have, the plants will have a good the roots needs air to breathe. So when you have when the soil is a bit loose, it's good for the plants. So now I place the plants inside and fill it up with the garden soil. Normal our soil becomes very hard when you water it. For indoor plants, the roots are so flimsy and it's very thin, so it needs a bit of loose soil. So it's advisable to use the garden soil, and garden soil is also easy to replace, maintain, and it is very light in weight. So it's not you will have you can do it very easily. That's what I'm doing it now. Just fixing the soil. Since the soil is loose, I put enough soil to fill the plant's stem until the stem is there. So it's nearly getting over. The plant is ready now. Yes. So once that is over, see to that the garden soil a bit moist, because initial stage roots needs bit of moisture. If the roots is not moist, and if it is dry, then it will be difficult for the plant to give new roots. So now it's simple, it's ready. So having the garden soil and removing the plant and putting the plant in the thing is very easy. It's not very difficult. We need to look into that the soil is a bit loose. If the soil is tight, the roots will have very difficult to breathe. I will show you why. You can see this plant. The soil will be very loose, so it's very easy for the plant to breathe, and it will the garden soil also sustains water very well. So normal soil is it becomes very hard actually. So it's frequently when we are loosening the soil, the roots will grow better. So once you keep the soil like this, when the first leaf comes, you will understand that the rooting has done and new roots have come. So you need to wait for that. So it will take at least like 5 to 6 days to do that. Check your water. Initial stage, it's better to use soft water for indoor plants, because plant needs the hard water, it will load the plant's roots. So it's better to have it. So this is what we are going to see this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will slowly come up with other experiences also. I will share it with you. So where I did some mistakes in planting and what are the different challenges I had, those kind of things I will share it with you. So now thanks for watching the video. Thank you.